Alright, what's good world? It's your boy Mastermind Man, and today is a special weekday drop. PlayStation State of Play, the very first one for 2023. Listen, man, I had to stop everything I was doing and just come in here and just dive right into the live reaction of it because I was watching it offline. I was like, yo, wait a minute, gotta do a live reaction because they talking about Resident Evil 4. When I seen Resident Evil 4, I was like, oh, wait a minute, we're gonna talk about it. So look, I already got like a couple videos. I'm probably gonna skip through a lot of the stuff, but I think the state of play was like 15 minutes. We may stay through the whole thing. As if I don't have any type of lagging issues or whatnot. You dig what I'm saying? But we gonna be discussing you know what I'm saying, some VR, Resident Evil 4, different things like that. Or we're gonna be kind of, you know, just pausing the video, going back and forth, live reaction. Y'all know how it is, man. So this is the PlayStation State of Play. This is the very first one for 2023. And man. Let's see what's up with it. Hold on, can I get a good full screen? Freeze up. Alright, so hopefully we won't get no freezes or no buffers or anything like that. PlayStation State of Play. VR is here, baby. Alright. I get a better view looking from this way, so if y'all see me looking this way, I'm only looking at the monitor. Yo, man. That Metal Gear, that Gran Turismo VR, I can see that like being crazy. I can see that being probably the one. I can see it. Let's just look better over here.
Welcome to our first State of Play of 2023. We've got a lot to show you, including an in-depth demo of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. But first, PlayStation VR 2 is finally here. Let's dive right in with a look at 5 games arriving on PlayStation VR 2 this year.
Okay, 5 different games.
Let's see how you do this time.
Remember, you have to have a PS5.
Kid, we gotta work on your focus. Distractions.
Jim.
They'll get you killed out there. Remember what we shook on. Or, I guess we'll just have to keep this up.
I was just wondering, like, is it gonna be like No!
Not that I mind, of course. Let's try again, shall we?
to it already, you know what I'm talking about? The graphics look really good. And I ain't even watching it in like full resolution. The graphics look really good. I can see it like being like really immersed. And with the PlayStation VR, they got, you know what I'm saying, the whole had a vibration in the headset and all that. Yeah, that's for this Forbidden West. Is this Forbidden West? No, this is a survival game. Now I can see this being like really like pretty cool too, because even in regular VR survival VR games, yo, it's pretty dope. I think the PSVR 2 gonna have a lot better immersiveness than other VR headsets. Green Hell VR, not bad. I think shooting games in VR is some of the most like popular games for some reason. It's kind of like this puts you in mind of Super Hot a little bit. If it's like a black and white, like hot colors on the red or whatnot, it's like a Super Hot. you got like little telekinesis powers and things too. I was running the Unreal Engine too. Yo, Unreal Engine graphics amaze me every time.
This may be hard to hear. The Empire will fall. Our galaxy will be plunged into 30,000 years of chaos and war.
Thank you for saving us the effort, Dragon.
We can't stop it. But there is a plan to save humanity.
Now see, a game like this, if you can give me a good story to it, yo, these can be games that people can play VR to get immersed in and also enjoy the story. If this headset doesn't like give you like a headache, like when some people are playing
So,
VR,
will
they have
you
a
fight
VR
for a
headache.
dying
But
empire
if this one don't give you the headache, oh, PlayStation got their hands on
or
some
help
of this.
us to reach?
Because I can see this game right here being a really dope story. Probably having a really good story. Like you out of space and stuff too. Oh, that's Experience the Universe. Oh yeah, bro. If you like out of space and stuff, VR. Oh, I can see that.
You see that tower out there? Big scary one. That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper. To be
I
judged.
got some statements about VR to make at the end too.
Your life. You're gonna show it to.
This is right in line with my statement about
Just
this.
think back
I'm writing it
to
down.
the very beginning.
And
The first thing that you can remember. Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time.
Hey, you! Come over here. Is that really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor.
The only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone.
Close your eyes now. And keep them closed. It's only a matter of time. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. And just try to enjoy it this time.
That's dope. That's dope.
That was a sneak peek at some great upcoming games for PlayStation VR 2. Up next, Bungie gives us a stunning new look at Destiny 2 Lightfall, which launches on PS5 next week.
Now, Destiny 2 kind of, seeing that they keep supporting this game reminds me of Fortnite. Because they keep going with it. I'm like, yo,
What is that?
Destiny was over. No, bro, it's still
The witness.
going hard.
The malefactor of our first collapse is at our doorstep.
You have no purpose, because you fear to seek one. That fear is your failure.
Vanguard to all units. Keep the enemy away from the traveler at all
Only if it
costs.
looked like that. They don't try that like that.
I understand what's at stake like they are. Not all of us have lives to spare. Your fear brings you pain. We know pain. Our purpose.
Yeah, see, I got that shit and don't even play it. Like, still brand new in the pack, yo. Like, oh no. But, I mean, it's great. I wish I would have gotten more and stayed into it. I may still give it a shot. these cutscenes just was looking really good though. I don't understand why they keeping the Destiny 2 viable. Probably because the story stuff. I just think it keep confusing people though. Because all of them say Destiny 2 this, Destiny 2 this, Destiny 2 this. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this look pretty cool. Oh, I seen this game. Yeah, now this game, I ain't gonna lie. This game is pretty good. I should see this in high resolution. I would probably pick this game another day. This game here is pretty dope. Wind Waker with the cartoon animation graphics. That was one of my favorites. I love those cartoon animated graphics. This That game looked really good. Really good.
Chia is one of our most anticipated games, and it's launching into the PlayStation Plus game catalog in March. Speaking of PlayStation Plus, let's take a look at what's in store next month.
Make sure you read that fine print down in there. Alright, here we go. This is what I wanted to see. So we'll still be getting the monthly games, just not the PlayStation collection thing.
We came here to blow your mind. So leave your worries at the door. Leave all your cares behind. The vibe, nah, you can't kill it. Come on, man, you got to feel it.
Well, that's a day one you're gonna be getting that? Okay. Not bad. You know, it's like a knockoff version of Game Pass. Almost.
Our next game is from Enhance, the creators of Tetris Effect and Res Infinite.
I would say, why is it stopping like that? It's just, what the world? What the world? This game is weird. Where humanity have to work together and do things. The dog have to lead them. The map reminds me of something like Fall Guys or something. Yeah, it look like little Fall Guys type puzzle-based games. Even if games be like weird like this, they still, for the fact that, you know what I'm saying, because not everybody can make a game, but the fact that you made a game that has like a puzzle or a complex strategy puzzle behind it, you know, even if it's weird, like, games to me is just interesting, man, even though, you know what I'm saying, just the making of it. Bruh, I love to talk to developers and just have a conversation with them, like, bro, the time that you took to make this awesomeness may be weird when it comes together, but I can, you know what I'm saying, just the cool things about making video games is like, yo, even if the game is weird, I still salute you, man. Because not everybody can do this. This game is very weird. Play the limited time demo today. You know, no, I'm good. But it's still pretty dope though. Something like Guitar Hero.
So, big day. class president's speech at the assembly, in light of the whole space rock potential demise of civilization thing, my chosen theme feels off.
What's the theme?
Using this year to, make an impact?
Yeah, perfect. Go with that.
Are you okay? You've come into this year kind of intense with the band stuff.
The band is important. Why did she have to just leave? I said it was an emergency.
You did, and it is. To you.
I think games like this is easier for developers to make because of, well, I can't say easier for developers to make, but if you make a game like an anime or a cartoon,
it's weird how everyone's acting like nothing's different.
To render this stuff.
Like to me, everything feels different now.
I can see
We've always done what you wanted to do, and that's fine.
Ran like
but
almost like you're watching
there's only so much time we have left.
Very well.
How are we supposed to just
you know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's not
be
like no
fine?
detailed, graphical looking, real type graphics. It's all anime. You feel what I'm saying? So, like cartoonish, like, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It seemed like it'll have a pretty good like story development behind it. So it's the
I'm not gonna lose, you hear me?
Now I'll just cut you off completely.
I'll inherit my master's will.
You can't defeat me.
No matter what you become, I will always love you.
The Hokage is the person who walks in front of everyone and bears all the pain.
Why are you so obsessed with me? Not at all.
Because we're friends. Here we go!
In a flash!
My blood is boiling! Charge!
No despair.
You can't escape.
How about this?
You won!
Move!
I win.
Don't underestimate the will of fire.
I'll settle this. Now is the hour of judgment. Amaterasu.
They've been making these games when they take the hood off,
This is the
all of the
power
stuff
of all
off.
the
They make the games look so cool.
Here I go.
I'll protect you to the end.
Sting to the beat of the killer bee heat. Prepare yourself.
Sweet dreams.
How about this?
You'll be eaten alive.
Idiots! Catch!
Lock on!
Go, Choji!
Choji.
Fire all round!
Super Beast Scroll!
Here I come, Hinata!
From here forth,
They're throwing so many cuts in it, like, huh?
So began their journey
Yeah,
on a path with no end.
With his power, I will establish perfect order.
What you describe is nothing more than oppression through force and fear.
My frail little brother.
No. Do not wish to fight you, elder brother.
On to the good stuff.
Captivating fantasy worlds await in our next two games.
Man, I gotta watch the Resident Evil in high quality. I might not do a live screen because it runs all type of buffer issues.
I'll tell you a story, true soul. My life was dismantled piece by piece. And when I tried to buy it back, it cost me everything. I must finish what I started. Death's design will be complete.
Discover Gedric's secret. Find out what it is that makes him invincible so we can strip him of his advantage.
Man, I have a problem with games when the camera be like in the sky, like looking behind. Like, bruh, like you can bring me on in a little bit closer.
A slave to forces you cannot comprehend.
But at the same time, when the camera be up like that, I can see why, because you can see
Ketheric
the
is a
whole
frightening man,
environment almost.
but you have something he doesn't.
I never
Allies worth having.
Together, we will strike down the absolute.
Final Fantasy type RPG style too.
Bow before me. Bow before the absolute. Bow!
Welcome to Wayfinder, an online multiplayer adventure for you and your friends. It's all set in Evanor, a gorgeous but fallen world. You'll control the chaos through Wayfinders. Meet Senja, who likes to get up close and personal, and Silo, who fights with both firepower and fast reflexes.
See, when games like this is on the main screen,
Wingrave slices through the frame while also supporting the group.
Like me and homie was talking about.
With another victory under our belts, let's head to Skylight, our social hub. Here, you'll turn your loot into new weapons and Wayfinders. You can also explore dungeons called Lost Zones that you can modify and mutate for a greater challenge. Lost Zones are where you and your friends will team up to complete quests, collect loot, and hunt bosses like this Titan.
Hello, Titan.
We're excited to bring Wayfinder's beta exclusively to PlayStation, and you can sign up for the chance to play early now. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, he looked pretty tight though. Wayfinder. Play the beta. Oh, dope. I play the beta.
Man, gotta check that out, Jack.
We've got big updates on 2 highly anticipated Capcom games, starting with the debut of 3 new characters for Street Fighter 6.
Oh yeah, the Street Fighter 6 gonna be fire. Yo, that Street Fighter 6 gonna be fire. Boy, the pig is on the what? Yo, check out the hey, Street Fighter's gonna be fire, man. When I first seen Street Fighter 6, I was like, yo, this was incredible. I may miss the 720, I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta look at it. Least 720. We may get a little lag, but it's I may even pause it and let this joint load up a little bit.
I call upon you, great wind. Toi no ikonoi, spirit of the wind. Let yourself become one with it.
What is them swords?
Okay, smile. Good stuff.
Oh look, Daisy Duke she got on. Alright girl, I see. I'm like pedals or something. Why she clowning?
The voice of the spirit, only I can hear it.
Yo, she look dope. She got a weird weapon, but she look dope.
But not the one we're looking for.
See, Street Fighter, another one of them games that got a lot of characters, yo. And if they like dig into the character story, damn, that's the best thing to go there and tweet it out. Shot at thick. Alright, UK, I see. Shot down the UK right there, I see. Dude!
No more games.
Another mission awaits.
Oh, she fine. Hey, this Street Fighter 6 gonna get a new Tekken run for its money. I'm not gonna even front. And boy, the esports arena finna be jumping when this Street Fighter 6 come out. Shout out to all the esports players.
You see, we are all connected through the holy body.
Set the conversation.
When you need only accept the
Here we go, baby. Resident Evil 4. One of my favorite games of all time.
Christ.
One of my favorite Resident Evils of all time.
She did.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's
Child.
some moments of the game.
I'm taking the liberty of preparing some entertainment for you.
Ah, the entertainment.
Without further ado, the gallant knight protects the princess fair.
I'm making cheap for you.
Move!
Is it always like this with you? How about you open fire instead of your mouth?
Long time no see.
Major Krauser?
That moment right, fighting Krauser, I don't want to replay that moment.
You can't save her. You can't save anyone.
I tell you, it's some parts of the game.
Gonna happen to me.
Man, with her when she by herself.
You gotta keep moving forward.
So hopefully they improve.
We'll beat this.
AI skills.
Together.
Thanks.
Man, no graphics.
Then come, Sancho Panza. Let us rescue the Princess Dulcinea. You're gonna hurt yourself.
I'm just happy to see Resident Evil 4.
Alright, bad traffic. One combat chopper complimented Hunnigan.
This is kind of fun.
I hate playing that.
Ahead!
You're kidding.
Ah, yes, the time has come.
Like I told you. I'm gonna get you home safe.
I'm not looking forward to that fight.
Ready to die, rookie. Exalt all, Leon! And let it be so!
This time, it has to be different.
Well now, time to cause some mayhem.
Go. March 24th can't come no sooner, baby. Special demo coming soon. Hey, hopefully we get the mercenary demo. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the real gang. We already know how the real gang gonna play. You did.
The show's not over yet.
Oh,
It's
the
Harley
Suicide
Quinn,
Squad
Deadshot,
gonna be-
King Shark,
Hey,
and Captain
I seen
Boomerang
some
against
of
the
that-
world's greatest DC superheroes
Suicide
in this
Squad
extended
game
look
was
at
fire.
Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League.
Kill the Justice
Let's hear from
League.
developer Rocksteady Studios.
Shout out to all my Harley Quinns out there.
Hi everyone, my name is Darius Sidarian and I'm the studio product director at Rocksteady Studios. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is the next installment in the Arkhamverse and will be releasing this May. It is a third-person action shooter set 5 years after the events of Batman Arkham Knight. Metropolis has been invaded and you're going in as the Suicide Squad members Harley Quinn, King Shark, Deadshot and Captain Boomerang to face off against the ultimate threat, a corrupted Justice League. The team has been hard at work at creating the best possible game experience for our players, and we're very excited to share more as part of this state of play. Today, let's take a brief look at one of the missions in our game. The Flash has been corrupted by Brainiac, and as the Suicide Squad, you'll need to work together in up to 4-player online co-op to stop the Flash and rescue Lex Luthor in the process. Enjoy.
Dope.
Let's bust something up!
It's a bit of a lab.
Oh, you know what? Hold on a sec. Hello, Brainiac? Is it happening now? Great. You will have Luthor ASAP. Good news! You want Luthor, all you have to do is... come and get him.
Justice alive.
And he has Luther.
One damn thing at a time. That artillery is gonna wreak havoc on our front line. If there's a snowball's chance in hell you can destroy it, I expect you to. No matter the cost. Are we clear?
Yeah! Where the snowball?
Time to light them all up.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Out of my way.
Guess Quinn ain't holding.
It is still a bit of a lag, and I got some loaded up. Boy, y'all tripping on them pimping.
Anything back for later.
Hold my beer, guys. Let's dance! Ah! Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
Focus on
So
fire on this
more
thing.
like open
Why don't we
world
never get
sandbox type deal.
Thunder upon this tank.
Oh, you can swap characters in the middle.
Watch ya, mate.
Okay.
Love explosion.
Up high.
Okay.
Set this chopper flying!
Roger that, Quinn. Eyes up. We got more company. Go, Shark, go.
Senseless violence. Love it.
Okay.
Nail that weak spot,
I don't know. I can see this. I can see how this probably could get repetitive at some point. But when it comes to like big moments, boss fights,
you came through, Boomer.
It probably get really interesting.
Just call me the pinball wizard.
That all depends on how to come back and different moves. They kind of change up
Quinn, there's more of them.
Thank you!
and seeing that you can switch between each of the suicide characters. Yo.
Guys, this one won't die already!
Killing it out there, Hal! Come on!
Here comes the boom!
Huge target! Get on it now!
Rising like a wave!
This is a chance!
They move, I'm trying to figure out, like, they move around pretty, like, fluently. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have free feel of the camera like that. That's what's up.
I love our escapades.
That's what's up. Almost remind me of Kingdom Hearts a little bit because you get that free feel of the camera.
So, how'd the whole taking down the Flash thing go?
Still in play? Now get out of my way. I have work to do.
Well, hey there, sleepyhead. We've got an interrogation to get back to. Hey. You think I'm just gonna let you walk away? And tell these guys everything you know? You think they can stop us? Pathetic.
Pathetic? At least I'm not a big hero turned stooge for a spaceman.
Oh, you gotta fight Flash.
Okay, Boomerang.
That's gonna be dope.
You wanna see what a real hero can do? I'll show you.
I think it's dope to see, you know what I'm saying, the heroes in the villain's eyes now, and the villains in the more hero eyes now. So that's a good look.
Flash.
Oh, dope.
How do I stop this? Please, tell me how.
You have to kill us, Diana. We have to die to save the world.
Oh, so Brainiac has taken over all the heroes. That's why Suicide Squad. Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League arrives on PS5 May 26th. Rocksteady Studios has even more to share today. Let's listen in.
Let's hear what they got to say. And we're going to give y'all a breakdown report after this.
Show me what you got.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is an extension of the Arkhamverse, and it's really about now reframing the story and telling it from the villain's point of view.
Where are we going and who are we killing?
It's a mixture of lots of the things I hope the fans like about Rocksteady, but like a whole massive chunk of new stuff that they've never seen before.
We've always seen Batman's perspective on this world, and we thought it'd be really fun and enjoyable to see this universe, like through the eyes of the villains. We're picking up the story 5 years after the end of Arkham Knight, and a lot's changed in that time.
Just checking. We're all seeing that thing, right?
Brainiac has invaded Earth, and he's this huge threat overlooking Metropolis. He's taken over Metropolis City. The Justice League are there to try and save the city, but Brainiac has captured and brainwashed them and turned them against the very people they've been sworn to protect.
Oh, fucking Superman! So the Justice League share the same goal as Brainiac, to take over Earth and turn it into the nuclear loop. What we've created is a classic Justice League, but with the sense that there's something wrong with them.
They are now doing Brainiac's bidding, and Amanda Waller scrambles to try to remedy this and essentially save the Earth. And she recruits our 4 lovable characters into fighting the Justice League in an effort to reclaim the Earth and thwart Brainiac's plans.
Your new mission is to kill the Justice League.
The members of the Suicide Squad are Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, Deadshot, and King Shark.
Oh, there's Deadshot?
Harley Quinn is definitely the most acrobatic of the crew. She's always moving, she's always flying through the air in kind of barely controlled ways. The feeling of swinging and the momentum and the kind of physicality of it, and trying to keep that momentum going and use that to go over buildings or swing under bridges and chain that into the grapple mechanic that she's got. It just feels spot on.
I'm a freaking superstar.
Deadshot has the iconic Deadshot look, but with a Rocksteady twist. He's got a real swagger to him, and in this game he can also hover with his jetpack. He's super precise, he uses sniper rifles, assault rifles and pistols, and they all fit with his sort of the fantasy of playing as Deadshot as this master assassin.
Are you on Team Waller, or Team Get the Hell Out of This Mess?
King Shark, to me, as a person, is, well, as a fish, is this incredible character who's super well-read and super well-to-do, and I'm sure could smash an operatic performance.
Actually, I'm the son of a god. It is my shame to suffer mortals and their buffoonery.
But also doesn't really know simple words or simple things that are going on. I think that's brilliant.
In terms of combat, he is a brute. He is a tank character. He can take more damage. His abilities are all.
As he did when them God of War moves on.
A bit more close and personal. He's the fastest melee character.
Captain Boomerang's got his Speed Force gauntlet that he can use together with his boomerang. He can throw it to any point in space and Speed Force to that point along the walls, along the floor, and get wherever he wants to go.
You can use that, get up close, dodge around in midair, taking out the enemies, and then scarper because he doesn't want to stick around.
Don't worry, guys! I'm here! One of the most exciting parts that connects our game to the DC lore are the support squad.
Piss off, Widow!
And you have Penguin, Bomb Stealer.
You're making guns for us now, Bird Brain.
But also some new faces. Hack, who is a digital ghost that is helping the squad both navigate the world but also upgrade their neck bombs.
That's a big adrenaline spike on a nice bomb sending out.
This. Toyman, who's helping the squad with perfecting gear. And then finally we have Gizmo, who is helping the squad with insane vehicle creations that let you blow shit up.
Metropolis is your playground. You're going to get to meet different characters, different villains, and you really get to see these cool, iconic locations.
Being the city of tomorrow kind of like meant a stark contrast with Gotham City, which is very dirty, it's always raining. And that contrast with like a city that's very grand, it's very clean, it's very functional.
The huge difference between Metropolis and Gotham is that Metropolis really acknowledge and really trust Superman. So there is a lot of statues to thank Superman for everything he's done for the city.
You're getting to see Metropolis through the villain's eyes. You're getting to experience this world and traverse through this world as the villains.
Greetings, Metropolis!
So the core ability that everything wraps around in Suicide Squad is your traversal. How that works with combat is you're chaining your combat moves together with those traversal moves, and the combat encounters are all designed to push and pull you around the environment in a battlefield that's constantly changing, working out how to use all your different weapons, your guns, your melee attacks, and how to use them all to your best advantage to control the chaos and come out victorious.
What's awesome about gunplay is the variety. So there's 6 core types of weapon families. We've got assault rifles, SMGs, sniper rifles, shotguns, miniguns, and pistols. There's added variety from weapon manufacturers.
There's LexCorp weapons, there's GCPD weapons, there's ArmorTech weapons. Later on in the game, we also have gear sets. The gear sets are villain themed. For example, if you have a Bane gear set and you trigger his buffs in the game, some of it will have the Bane drums and you will like Bane and like boom, 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 and then there's like green smoke and you trigger all kind of effects. So you're basically taking the essence of the villain, you're bringing it into the game.
Each character has a power level in the game that we call gear score. As you acquire new gear in the game, your gear score goes up. And as that number goes up, it means that you can take on much harder missions. As part of this progression journey, you will unlock more and more builds, more and more ways to customize your character to really fit the way you want to play.
Every firearm in our game is upgradable. So in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, you're gonna get lots of choice to use the weapons that you need to complete your missions, but most importantly, you will be able to customize your squad to be whatever you like.
You can wear whatever you want, any of the outfits. You can be running around in your asylum jail outfit and still have like the best gear score ever.
I like it.
Our game is a 1 to 4 player co-op experience, which means that all the missions in the game have been designed to support solo play, playing with a friend, 2 friends, or 3 friends.
For the single player fans, you can play in single player with bots filling in the role of the squad so you still feel like you're part of a team, and you can switch them if you want. I'm going to try King Shark now, or we can say, well, I think Harley will be a better fit for this mission, so I'm going to switch over and we're going to try her out.
But if you really want to tear it up, going in with a full group of 4 lets you experience the full mayhem the Suicide Squad has to offer.
And you get to really experience the dynamics between how you can all play together in different play styles in order to take on Brainiac and the Justice League.
All the fun is right here.
Now that's
when the story's done, your experience doesn't end there. Rocksteady will continue its legacy of supporting the game after it's launched.
We're going to deliver lots of new content to our players. We're going to have new playable characters, new weapons, and new missions. For players who like to customize their looks, we'll offer a battle pass that only contains cosmetic items. There's just going to be so much for the players to enjoy.
Just picture it. Harley Quinn kills the Justice League.
If you like story games, if you like RPG elements, if you like co-op games, if you like customizing your characters, if you want to play as a badass, this game kind of has it all.
It's very fast-paced, it's really colourful, it's loud and unapologetic and in your face, and it's going to be really, really fun.
Hey, Metropolis! Do you like live executions? Well, don't touch that dial, or I'll break your fingers.
Alright, bravo.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League arrives on PS5 later this year. We'll be back with more announcements soon. Thanks for watching.
Alright, let's break it down, y'all. Let's break it down, baby. Alright, so Suicide Squad, I gotta say, probably was the best of the state of play. Suicide Squad. We already know about Resident Evil. At this point, they just, keeping the pump, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool. I'm all there for it. I would have said Resident Evil 4, but me already being the Resident Evil 4 vet, beat the game over and over and over, you know what I'm saying? Knowing so many of those parts already, it's like, okay, this ain't really a new game, but I'm happy to see it. Then I would probably say VR for like, okay, we know that they open up this show, they was gonna focus heavy on VR. Let's break down VR real fast. Quick breakdown for VR. So the thing is, PSVR 2 is out. Cool. Prices is high. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a PS5. But this VR2 looking real promising. For the mere fact we're gonna have the 3D audio. Shout out to the homie Lemmy. He did a review on it, open box reveal or whatever. And yo, we gonna have the 3D audio into it. That's fire. You know what I'm saying? PlayStation got this whole eye capture thing within the VR. I think this is gonna be probably the best VR and best VR, but along with the best VR, it's gonna give you a better immersive experience, a better VR experience. And I think one of the clutch to these things is with the VR, is it gonna be something that you can go in and play constantly because of the storyline, if it don't make your head hurt too much? Because they looking like they got some good story games on the VR2. So if you can keep the players fully immersed longer than the average VR game with a comfortable headset, not making my head hurt, not making my eyes hurt, and also keeping me immersed in the story mode, you got something good on your hand. So if PlayStation is able to do that with this new PS VR2, that's gonna be fire. Gran Turismo in VR, fire, because Gran Turismo graphics already look good. So now you put me behind the wheel in the VR in a game that already look good. That's what's up. I do say Gran Turismo need other things. I really wish Gran Turismo would have hopped on these things and done, but they didn't. But we are getting Gran Turismo for VR. Dope. This Horizon Forbidden West situation is not called Forbidden West VR, but that game in VR, I'm not quite sure how that's gonna really, like, the fun factor of that could be pretty cool, but it may be one of those, like, if it's too fast paced, it'll probably hurt your head, you know what I'm saying, or hurt your eyes or whatever. But I don't think it's going, I don't think this VR, PlayStation VR 2 is going to have any type of, like, issues, like with the issue that I test out a lot of VR games behind the scenes, yo, like working in that environment, in VR environments, you feel what I'm saying? And the problems that people run into with VR, for us, they be like, it's making my head hurt, or some people say they feel dizzy with it or whatnot. I don't think PlayStation VR 2 is gonna have these issues, you know. And if they're able to, with this new technology, like I said, keep us fully immersed, which I think they're gonna be able to do with the 3D audio, with the rumbling on the headset, the controls, like they gonna feel really comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Then you can also see yourself in the game, like how my camera, you can see, I can, you know what I'm saying, like you'll be able to see yourself through the headset or so. This gonna be, it's gonna be probably, I would say probably the best VR this year, possibly. But it's looking really good. I'm excited for it. I still do think the price is too high. Hopefully Black Friday they lower the price down on that joint. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be the best in their due diligence to do. Lower the price on Black Friday. But I do think this is gonna probably be one of the best VR headsets we get this year. You know what I'm saying? I really wish it was VR and AR, but that's a whole nother conversation. But I really do think it's gonna be the one. Let's break down this Suicide Squad. Yo, for the mere fact, Suicide Squad, right here, I want to take it right here with the customizations, the layout. So hold on, we got layout, battle pass, store, social, looks, contract maps. All right, the map, very important, because if you can give us a really big sandbox world to play around with these villain characters, are some of our favorite villain characters. Well, Harley Quinn is definitely the number one favorite, probably villain character, top 5. You know what I'm saying? So the other guys, they alright, but you know what I'm saying? Deadshot, he in top 5. You know what I'm saying? But you open up this world, and you allow us to play these superheroes or the supervillains from a different perspective, open world like this, customize your weapons, you can swap in between, and you can play online with other people, and they can be Harley Quinn and you can be the shark guy. That is fire. I'm happy for the mere fact is DC doing something. We know Spider-Man Marvel games look really good, play very well, don't feel repetitive. You know what I'm saying? Superman game was awesome. You can swap up his outfit, you know what I'm saying, do a lot of customizations or whatever, you know what I'm saying, with the outfits, whatever. That was cool. For the fact that now we got a DC game that we can really customize and really play how we want to play, fire. And it's co-op online, fire. You got 5 characters, the whole squad. Hey, alright. This may be a game. Hogwarts Legacy surprised me, and I feel like this is gonna surprise everybody how Hogwarts Legacy surprised everybody. That's what I feel like this game may be. I really hope this game is not a flop. I really hope it's not. I don't think it is, but I'm just speaking ahead of time. Like, yo, if it drop and it don't do so well, oh man, I don't think so. Because mere fact, yo, he said they're gonna have a DLC that's gonna be focused just on this stuff like customizing your stuff. That's gonna be crazy, yo. Pretty cool. Like the smooth movement of how you can swap back and forth with the characters. That's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for this for this game, man. You know what I'm saying? And yo, primary weapon, secondary weapon, yo, it's gonna be dope. I finna say the leveling up system. What are those? I seen when they was fighting, they dropped, like the players, they were dropping some stuff.
Chaining your combat moves together with those reverse.
You see how let's see. So every time they kill a character, watch, the character's gonna drop something. Boom, see the little stuff they're dropping? So maybe the little stuff that they drop, you have to collect those. Maybe that helps you get gear, different things like that. Possibly, you know what I'm saying? Or that can be part of the leveling up situation or whatever. That's gonna be dope for the mere fact we get to fight Flash and all the other superheroes. Fire. Let's dive in and talk about this Resident Evil 4 just a little bit. Resident Evil 4, man, I can't wait. Check this out. Like Ada Wong, look up. She was hot on the last one. She looks hot on this one. So Ada Wong looking real good, man. The graphics looking real good. I love like the lighting in this game, yo. On the hair and the reflections or whatnot. That's what I wanted to talk about, like the reflections on the homie coat, man. Like, yo, on the hair, like the hair looks good on here. The lighting on the coats and the clothes, like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I can't wait to play this game, yo. I can't wait. Ada Wong looking real good. I know she, like, red is a color that pops in video games, and like a crimson dark red like that really looks good in a game if you can pull it off. And Resident Evil pulled it off with Ada Wong. Like, she looked good in that red, you know what I'm saying? So I can't wait for it, man. They bringing mercenary mode back. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm really hoping that they improve actually AI things, like go around the map searching for things. You know what I'm saying? Help me find some things. Really help me fight some characters. Help me solve the puzzles. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, back on GameCube days, she sucked. You know what I'm saying? She was okay, but I'm just hoping that the AI is much more improved on this one. So I can't wait for it, man. This scene right here, when he fight this dude, I hate this part of the game. So doing Resident Evil 4, I ain't gonna give too much away. I'm pretty sure they probably changed some of the stuff up, but it's certain parts of the game that I just absolutely hate. You know, if you play the game, you like, you know what I'm saying, you play the game and it's like, yo, I never play this game again because of that one part. Or, man, I'm glad I beat the game because I don't want to have to go back and play that part. this was one of those parts in the game. It was like, bruh, I need a cheat code in and just skip past this part because I do not like fighting this dude. The fight with him was very tricky back in the day. So I can only imagine it's going to be real tricky on PS5. So I can't wait to play it. You know, it's going to be a challenge, but hey, I done beat the game so many times. I'm pretty sure I'm up for a challenge on PS5 and I can't wait to beat it. Now the question is, the $1 million question. Since we're getting so many of the Resident Evil remakes, remasters or whatever, will we be getting Resident Evil 5? Resident Evil 5 was okay. It wasn't bad. Resident Evil 6 was the one that everybody gave it tomatoes and onions. A lot of people didn't like Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 6 did have a couple bugs and a bunch of other things wrong with the game, but will we get a Resident Evil 5 remake? I think that's a valid question. You know, will we get a Code Veronica remake? I think those are valid questions. We got Resident Evil 4. You know what I'm saying? Resident Evil 4 was one of the top selling Resident Evil games. So we may get a 5 in a way. They're keeping the story intact too. That's another thing that I like. For the mere fact they're keeping the story intact. Bro, you might well go and give us a 5 then, bro. And while you at it, go ahead and redo 6 and make 6 better than that you made it before. Because the story they was going with 6, where Albert Wesker had a son, and the girl from like Resident Evil 2 or 3, 0 actually, I don't know, the little girl, she's grown up now. Now she's working with Albert Wesker's son. Like, yo, I seen where the game was trying to go with it, yo, and I was like, yo, I can't wait for Resident Evil 7. And then now we get Resident Evil 7 Village and all this other stuff. It's like, wait a minute, bro, this is not what I was anticipating waiting for. I want to see what Albert Wesker's son and this little girl gonna do. That's the storyline I hope they pick back up. But to pick that storyline back up, they're gonna have to redo the same way how we're getting remake of Resident Evil 4. You got to remember, the story of Resident Evil 4 is going to that direction because that's the president's daughter. And this is some other new virus that was working on, they're working on over there in the European or whatever. Resident Evil 5, then the virus transfer over there to Africa or whatnot. You feel what I'm saying? So to give us that valid story that's in Resident Evil 6, and even at the end, I'm giving so many bloopers away for all the non-Resident Evil fans, but too late, too bad, too late. But even at Resident Evil 5, at the end of it, when you kill Wesker, you feel what I'm saying? Find out he has a son. You know what I'm saying? So to follow that storyline and how we got the remake of 2, 3, now 4, you might as well go and give us 5 and 6. You know what I'm saying? I would surely appreciate it. Because if they give us 5 and 6 and make 6 better, like a completely remake of 6, yo, and then give us the actual 7, because this VR 7 that they gave us, the Biohazard 7 or whatever they wanted to call it when it first came out, and the Village Resident Evil so-called 8, those are not the Resident Evil storylines that we was promised. No, I don't even count those two. That's why I ain't never get them, because I ain't a fan of that storyline that they trying to put up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened at the end of Village 8 or whatever, the so-called one called 8 Village or whatever. We do know Chris is in that one, but that ain't the storyline I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's after 6 or whatever, but I don't know. I hope they bring that storyline back starting off with 4, because the way 4 was taking it was leading from, you know what I'm saying, 0, 1, 2, 3, you know what I'm saying? So I really hope they do that, but for the mere fact we getting 4, can't wait to get my hands on it and play it. Let's talk about this Street Fighter. Hey, buddy. Listen, y'all. I ain't got too much to say, because I'm usually not really a big fighter game player, but hey, I play some Mortal Kombat, you know what I'm saying? I play some Street Fighter, I play some Tekken, I play some of it all, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't no big time player like that, you know what I'm saying? I probably get whooped by the quickness by the homie Lupe Fiasco or something, you know, but I do my thing. But listen, this Street Fighter 6, yo, the graphics is amazing. and they got this whole metaverse situation to where, you know what I'm saying, you get to wait in the little weight room, yo, and fight people. Like, yo, bro, this Street Fighter 6 probably, I think honestly, Street Fighter 6 is gonna be the hands down best fighter game. So when Game of the Year awards or whatever come out in December 2023, and if they offer a nomination of best fighter game, Street Fighter 6 gonna win it. That's my take on Street Fighter 6. Moving on, talking about real fast. One more I wanted to break down. I spoke on the VR. I think that was pretty much it. Yeah, I think that was pretty much it. Street Fighter 6, I can't wait for that one, man. That's gonna be a dope one. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Hold up, man. These graphics, bro. Street Fighter 6 graphics is very shockingly. Graphics are gonna be looking. Graphics are gonna be look real good. It's gonna look real good. Now go back and look at the Tekken. For those, you know what I'm saying, I like to compare a lot of games that do the same thing. Like we talking fighter games, we talking shooter games, we talking different category of games. There's other games that's in that category. Like, hey, let's talk about it. Let's put them up versus each other. You know what I'm saying? We got some new characters in Street Fighter. Like, yo, I'm all here for it, man. So, State of the Play did real good, man. The Suicide Squad probably was the highlight of the show. VR, definitely. They wanted to focus on VR, you know what I'm saying? I can understand why, you know what I'm saying? But pretty dope. I can't wait to see what's, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, a couple things with VR that I really hope that they situate before any other VR headset come out. Because right now I think PlayStation VR 2, they got their hand on something real nice. And I can't wait to experience it myself and try it out and see what it's talking about. But that's it, man. Y'all be sure to check out the main show on our podcast platforms, Real Gamer. Go subscribe, like for the channel. Show them some love there, man. And the classic shows, RGTV. You know what I'm talking about. We are here, we there, we everywhere. We on the Amazon podcast, Apple podcast, Google podcast, Spotify podcast. We on all of them. We everywhere. So just put Real Gamer in and shit pop right up. Little guy with the cartoon dreadlocks. You see me, baby. This has been the State of Play, my live reaction State of Play, PlayStation very first one, February 23rd, baby. Banger. All right, y'all, it's been real. We out. Game on, baby.